Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now in this video I'd like to show you some pickups that I've made over the last week or so. So I've got a fair amount to get through here. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So we'll start with the Blu-rays. So the first Blu-ray I'd like to show you is one I bought in CX the other day, and that is called The Lodge. Now this is a 2012 horror psychological thriller which we watched last night, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's about this couple, you know, they take this lodge in the wilderness and that, you know, and they come across this rather creepy caretaker. So yeah, but I won't go divulge any more about it. Like I'll let you see for yourself. Yeah, so thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, very good, enjoyable psychological thriller. So that's the first Blu-ray, The Lodge from 2012. Now the next one I'd like to show you is not a horror movie, but it's a Hollywood classic. It stars Humphrey Bogart and Mary Astor, and it's part of the HMV Premium Collection, and that is classic, The Maltese Falcon. It's years since I saw this movie, so I'm looking forward to revisiting that, you know, revisiting it, you know, yeah. And I actually picked up the novel as well, because I've never read the novel by Dashiell Hammett. So I always like to, being a writer, I always like to read the novel and then watch the movie and compare the two and that, you know, yeah. I give you some good tips on story structure and that, you know, yeah, and how a film's produced and that, and how it compares to the novel, yeah. So this is a fantastic edition, yeah, here in the HMV Premium Collection. I'm building this collection up nicely now, yeah, and it's got a welcome special features there, guys, if you want to freeze your cameras and just take those in. Yeah, and it's got a great slipcover as well. So there you go. So I made up with that one, yeah. So that's another addition to my HMV Premium Collection. The Maltese Falcon from 1941, starring the late great Humphrey Bogart and Mary Astor. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to revisiting that one. The next one is another HMV Premium Collection I picked up along with the Maltese Falcon, and I've never seen this one. I've seen the remake with Al Pacino, but I've always wanted to see the original, and that is the original Scarface. Yeah, so this stars, produced by Howard Hughes and directed by Howard Hawks. It stars Paul Money with George Raft and one of my all-time favourite horror heroes, Boris Karloff. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. Yeah, I've never seen it before. So there's the back there, guys, some clips from the movie. This is from 1932, and again it comes with a great slipcover. HMV are always on the money with these releases, they really are, yeah. Lovely packaging, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to watching this one, yeah. One of the most influential movies of all time. The original Scarface, an exciting story of organised crime's brutal control over Chicago during the Prohibition era, yeah. So yeah, you actually got two versions of this film. You've got the original, the uncensored theatrical version, and you've also got the alternate, the censored version of the film shown in select theatres with an alternate ending. And you've got some bonus features, introduction by Turner Classic Movies host and film historian Robert Osborne, an alternate ending, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to watching this one, yeah. So there you go, that's Scarface from 1932, the original one. The next one is an Arrow Blu-ray, and I first watched this on DVD. Excuse me. I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I thought to myself, I'll pick the Blu-ray up and that, you know, add it to my Blu-ray Arrow collection, and that is a movie called Incident in a Ghostland. Yeah, so I say thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It's got a great twist as well, and this comes with some quite good special features there, guys, if you want to freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, so as I say, I'm looking forward to watching this on Blu-ray, yeah, and this comes with some great alternate artwork as well. You've got the booklet, Incident in a Ghostland, and you've got the alternate artwork. But I must admit, guys, I prefer the one I've switched over to the alternate artwork. Yeah, I love that cover. Yeah, So this is from director Pascal Laugier, who in 2008 shocked audiences around the world with his grueling genre game changer, Martyrs. Yeah, Incident in a Ghostland, a terrifying excursion into abject horror filled with creepy antique dolls, murderous maniacs, and thrilling jump scares. Yeah, so yeah, it's basically like it's like a home invasion story and a ghost story on one. But I won't give away too much more about it. If you haven't seen this movie, I can highly recommend it. If you like a ghost story with something different, you know, sort of like a new spin on the ghost, well, the American modern ghost story. I highly recommend Incident in a Ghostland. Yeah, so this is from 2017, so looking forward to watching that on Blu-ray. The next Blu-ray I'd like to show you is another Arrow pickup. Never seen this movie, and it's from one of my favourite directors, Herschel Gordon Lewis, the so-called Godfather of Gore, and that Blu-ray is called She-Devils on Wheels. Now, never seen this movie. I've heard good things about it. It's about this randy gang of female bikers who ride their men just as viciously as they do their motorcycles. Ooh, yeah. So when they're not racing each other to get the first pick up the stud lineup, these female Hellcats are busy terrorizing the town and clashing with the rival male gangs. Yeah. So there you go. You've got some special features there, guys. If you want to freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching this. I'm a great fan of Herschel Gordon Lewis, and again, you've got some alternate artwork here, guys. But again, I prefer the this one here, the one I got when I first bought it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. Yeah, She-Devils on Wheels, and this is from 1968. Yeah, so there you go, She-Devils on Wheels. The next one I'd like to show you is a horror movie on the Black House label. Now, I've been collecting these titles, and they do some pretty good movies and that, yeah. So this is a movie called The Revenge of the Living Dead Girls. Don't know much about this movie, never seen it, so I'm looking forward to watching this one, yeah. This is basically about a chemical company manager and a secretary. They're both involved in corruption, sabotage, and blackmail, which leads to toxic waste turning corpse into killer zombies. So it sounds a lot of fun, this one, yeah. It's not many real special features to speak about there, guys. Yeah, so I've never seen this movie, and again, you've got your alternate artwork there, guys. So it sounds a lot of fun, as I say, and that, you know, yeah. And I'm not really a great fan. I think I've said this before. I'm not really a great fan of zombie movies. They've got to be very good, you know, for me to get into. And if this one proves to be enjoyable, I'll certainly keep it in my collection. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to watching this. It's from 1986. Yeah. So there you go. That is The Revenge of the Living Dead Girls. The next one up is now this is another movie I haven't seen, but I've actually seen the sequel with Danielle Harris, and I enjoyed it so much that I thought I'd get the original. I had to send off to Amazon Germany for this one, and this is a movie called The Redwood Massacre. Now, as I say, I saw the sequel the other night, and I enjoyed it that much, and I thought I'd get the original and that. Yeah. So so when the sequel comes out, I rented the sequel out on it was Amazon Prime. So when that comes out, I think it comes out around about September, October, I'll pick that up as well, yeah. So I'll have the two then, yeah. But yeah, it's basically about like well, it looks to me as if it's about this group of people that go to this like sort of like isolated place in the woods, and there's a killer at large, yeah. So I'm looking forward to watching this one, yeah. It's all in foreign, guys, so I can't really read you the synopsis and that, yeah. But I love that cover. It's a fantastic cover, yeah. So there you go, that's The Redwood Massacre. So I'm looking forward to watching this one, yeah, from 2015. Now, moving on to the DVDs now, and this is a DVD that I picked up in Asda last week, and it touches on one of my favourite horror subgenres, the werewolf subgenre, and it's a new movie called Beast Within. Isn't that a fantastic eye-catching cover, guys? Yeah, just brand new release and that. Yeah, it's basically about this. At the launch party of a new gaming application, Werewolves Awaken, a priest condemns the guests as marked for the beast. Convinced that it's just a publicity stunt, they disregard his warning until someone is found brutally murdered. Now, as the mood switches to fear, everyone becomes a suspect in what turns out to be a deadly, real-life version of the game. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. Yeah, says the special effects, both gore and monster, are impressive. Yeah, there's no real special features, guys. It's just the trailers, and there's the back there, guys. If you have a look at that. Yeah, I always like to check out a new werewolf movie. I must admit, though, they are a bit of a hit and miss. You know, some have been good and some have been absolutely dreadful. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that this is a good one. Yeah. So I hope the quality of the movie matches up to the aesthetics of the cover. Yeah. So that's a new werewolf movie, The Beast Within. It's no longer a game. Right. Now this one here. I'm actually gonna do a review of this on its own because I enjoyed it that much. First watched it on YouTube under the title The Haunted Door, and I found out the original title of it. So I thought to myself, I've got to pick that up and add it to my collection. It's a fantastic modern American ghost story, and it's called The House on Pine Street. Now, if you like a good ghost story in the tradition of the Amityville Horror, I actually think this is even better than the Amityville Horror. Yeah, but don't want to say too much about it because I'm going to do a review of this on its own because I enjoyed it that much. And I got the DVD for a song and that, you know, yeah. So I'm looking forward to watching this one. Real good haunted house story with a good characters and that. And but I won't say any more about it. I'll do the video review separately, and then I'll tell you a little bit more, you know, about the story and that. But fantastic, yeah. So this will make your skin crawl. It certainly did, yeah, spectacular, yeah. So there you go. That is The House on Pine Street. Really good ghost story from 2016. So watch out for the review of that coming shortly. Now, the last DVD I'd like to show you is raises his eyes wearily. Yeah. Bought this the other day from Asda. Watched it, and by the end I was falling asleep, guys. Load of rubbish from start to finish. Avoid at all costs. But that's just my opinion. Talk about slow burners to the points of absolute slow burn to the absolute point of tedium. A real estate developer buys an old summer camp to build new homes. However, the property has a dark history that ties to a legend of supernatural worship and human sacrifice. A celebration weekend turns deadly when construction workers disturb forbidden ground. Unable to escape, they must fight for survival and destroy the ancient megalith, forever closing the gateway to the dark dimension and the spirits from beyond. It was a load of rubbish, guys. It really was, yeah. And just shows you how quite often the covers, they can deceive you. You know, the aesthetics of the cover. You know, when you actually watch the movie itself, you find the quality doesn't come up to the aesthetics of the you know, the cover and that, yeah. So Corbin Burnson was in this as well. He was wasted in this because he's one of my favourite actors. He used to be in LA Law, and he was in the 2 Dentist movies, yeah. Well, you didn't really see much of him, guys, yeah. But I wouldn't recommend this one at all, guys. It was a real bore fest from start to finish, yeah. But that's just my opinion, yeah. So there you go. That's Deadly Legend, yeah. Not a very good movie, yeah. Right, that's it. That's me pickups for the last week or so. Hope you enjoyed them. Have you got any of these movies? You know, let me know in the comments below, you know, what you think of them, yeah. So, That House on Pine Street, I'm definitely going to review that on its own, yeah. Real good ghost story. I enjoyed it from start to finish, yeah. So I'll highly recommend it. If you like a good, if you like a good modern American ghost story in the tradition of the Amityville Horror and the Conjuring, I think you will like The House on Pine Street, yeah. But enough said on that, yeah, for the moment, yeah. Okay. Hope you're all keeping well, and if you like the video, you know, usual, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments. Hope you enjoyed me pickups, and as I say, comment on them if you've got them, you know, if you've watched them, let me know what you think. I'm always interested to hear from your fellow YouTubers. Always like to reciprocate, you know, the comments and that. Love talking about movies, as you know, yeah. So there you go, yeah. Okay, guys, well, that's it for now. Yeah, stay tuned for me review of The House on Pine Street, yeah. Yeah, stay safe. Talk to you all again soon. Bye for now. Hi guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, you might be interested to know that as well as doing horror movie, reviews, I've written quite a few horror and supernatural titles myself. So this is just an example, you know, of what I've written. They were the 2 volumes of my horror story series. I've written a True Ghost Story series, 3 books on the Hammer Horror Studios, Werewolf Novella, Werewolf Nightmare, and finally my largest book to date is 200 True Ghost Stories. So you know, as I say, if you enjoyed watching this video and you'd like to find out more about my life and, you know, my life as an author and that, and you know, reviewer, you know, just you can go along to my website at www.alantoner.com, and you can read more about, like, you know, my life as an author and that, and why I love the genre so much. And you can check out all my book titles because they're all listed there on my website. I also have an Amazon author page as well, you might like to check out. So yeah, so as I say, yeah, there you go. Okay guys, take care.